Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at kind of a quiet problem in teams. Something you see, you feel it, but maybe
Yeah,
you look away.
that subtle unease.
Yeah,
It settles in, doesn't it? And we hesitate, we sort of pause.
exactly. And our source for this deep dive, it's a piece called You Noticed It, but Did You Act? It tells this story from a fast food store manager in Japan.
Right.
And it really gets to the heart of this. I mean, have you ever been there? You know, that feeling something isn't quite right.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe a teammate seems distant,
Yeah.
or standards are slipping is a little. Those quick replies you usually get become slow, delayed.
It's such a familiar feeling. And what's really important to recognize, I think, is that choosing not to act, well, it isn't just neutral, is it?
No.
It's more like an active decision. It's avoidance.
Yeah, the manager in the story describes this perfectly. They saw those early signals with one team member. You know, kind of withdrawal, a slight dip in how things were being done, cleaning standards maybe,
Yeah.
less energy in their replies, but the manager stayed quiet. And the reasons, well, pretty human, right? Wanting to avoid difficulty, actually liking the person involved.
That desire for harmony, or maybe just avoiding awkwardness, it's really powerful. We all feel it.
We do.
But this story, it really shows us the potential cost of that silence.
A big cost.
Yeah.
The manager talks about how, despite seeing those warnings, the team eventually started to unravel.
Slowly at first, I imagine.
Yeah, slowly at first, then boom, surprisingly fast. And the manager said the scariest part, looking back, was ignoring those very first inklings, that gut feeling.
That's the core of it, isn't it? The author puts it so starkly that silence might not have been neutral. It might have been what broke the team.
Wow.
It just makes you stop and reconsider what inaction really means. It's not passive. It can be a force sometimes, a destructive one.
So feeling this weight, this uncertainty about what to do, the manager did something interesting, maybe something many of us might do now.
Okay.
They turned to AI, specifically ChatGPT.
Right, okay. That is interesting. Not necessarily what you'd expect in this kind of situation.
No, and what's fascinating isn't the AI having all the answers, but how it shifted the manager's thinking. The question was simple, something like, I feel like this team member is off lately. Should I check in?
And what do we say?
Well, it gave gentle guidance. Suggestions like maybe a light check-in,
Ah, okay.
a reminder to respect their space, to maybe adjust based on the relationship, not a command, just prompts, options.
Exactly. So the AI didn't solve the problem. It couldn't. But it helped the manager frame better questions,
Right.
consider different angles, and I think crucially, it helped them move towards action. It lowered that barrier, that hesitation we talked about.
And that really brings us to a key insight here, doesn't it? Leadership.
Uh-huh.
It isn't always about having absolute certainty.
No, definitely not.
It's often about acting even when you're not entirely sure. If something feels off, the message seems clear. Speak up, ask, just explore it a little.
It really underscores the importance of noticing those subtle shifts, and having the courage just to inquire gently, even without knowing exactly what's wrong or how to fix it, just opening the door.
Yeah. So as we wrap up this deep dive, that central message really stays with me. Recognizing those quiet early signs that something isn't quite right in the team, and then acting on them. Even if it's just a simple check-in, it's vital for the team's health. Your silence, like the source suggests, it might have much bigger consequences than you think.
Yeah. So maybe something for you listening to think about. Reflect on a time you sensed something was off, but you didn't step in. What might have happened differently if you had? And maybe more importantly, what small action could you take today or this week if you're getting that same feeling about your own team or workplace right now? Just notice it. Maybe name what you're seeing, even just to yourself first, and then consider one small next step.